What is Donald Trump's immigration policy right now? Hard to tell. He shifts more than Mario Andretti. Stop it. Anyway, the original position during the primary was all illegal aliens get deported. And for that, critics gave him more crap than they'd give Fred Sanford. So this week, he gave Sean Hannity a softer position on illegal aliens.
I've had very strong people come up to me, really great people come up to me, and they've said, Mr. Trump, I love you. But to take a person that's been here for 15 or 20 years and throw them and the family out, it's so tough, Mr. Trump. I mean, I have it all the time. It's a very, very hard thing.
So he goes more moderate. He makes his base unhappy, and critics call him a flip-flopper. He can't win. So then he tells Anderson Cooper from another network, not sure which one it is, this.
There is no path to legalization.
You talked about paying back
unless
taxes
people
on Hannity.
leave the country. Well, when they come back in, if they come back in, then they can start paying taxes.
So they still have to leave the country.
But there is no path to legalization unless they leave the country and come back.
As of this taping, that's where his position is. He may have changed it again. I hear he's thinking of deporting Anderson Cooper. Walter, I think you're a fan of Trump, aren't you?
Not really, but, you know, I can be for this show.
Okay, good. So, all right, let's start again. Walter, you're a fan of Donald Trump.
Absolutely.
Yes. Why should people be surprised that a negotiator changes his mind? Isn't that what negotiators do?
Absolutely. I mean, it's called the art of the deal, not the art of the intransigent hardline position. You know, he's like a car salesman. That Prius will cost you $70,000, and then you have to get him down to the actual price. So I think from wall, it's going to go to obstacle course.
Right.
You're going to have to jump over a fence, swing on a rope, and then crawl through muddy water to get to the United States. Except, wait, that's what you already have to do to get to the United States. It's true.
Well done.
That's where they got the idea for American Ninja Warrior.
Exactly. They should
American Immigration Warrior.
Yeah. I think now you're coming onto a very unusual idea where that's how you win citizenship.
Yes.
It's a game show.
A fight to the death.
This sounds like a horrible movie.
Like a really bad Star Trek episode.
No, it's like The Running Man.
Yes.
The Richard Dawson movie.
Yeah, it's the Richard Dawson movie where he's like, yeah, it's a game show where, you know what? I'm going to stop there before it gets even worse. All right, Jeff. Politicians always change their minds, but he had such a harsh position, and now he's working backwards. Is that right?
Now he's changed it to Jeb Bush's position.
Yes, that's
on
what he did.
immigration,
yes.
Which didn't work for Jeb Bush.
Yeah.
Right. So now Donald Trump is so desperate, he's stealing bad ideas that didn't work.
Yeah.
That's like me stealing jokes from Jeb Bush. That's a bad idea. I don't know what's happening around here.
He is actually quite witty at times, unintentionally, I might add.
Yeah, but we're not electing anyone for wit.
Yeah. Although, aren't we?
We shouldn't.
I know.
They don't write any of those speeches. Everyone's like so moved. Someone else wrote that, ding dong.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, I don't see how this can really hurt Trump because more than 2/3 of people, they agree that there should be some kind of path to citizenship for some people. And then the really hardcore, like die-hard Trump people, no matter what he says, they don't really think about it. They just go, hell yeah, no matter what it was, or how much it's changed, because they like him. And if you ever point out, like I pointed out on Twitter, like something about how like his views, whatever they are, people were like, whatever, Trump 2016, hell yeah, he said that, that's what he, yeah. So it doesn't really matter what he says. He can change as much as he wants.
It's like that old Simpsons gag when he was like, abortions for everyone, and they're like, boo, and he's like, abortions for no one, boo, and then he's like, abortions for some and not for others, and they're like, yeah, it's just, you just say whatever.
That's exactly, because Katrina Pearson, his spokesperson, said, I think it was yesterday,
Yeah.
she's like, Donald Trump has not changed his position on immigration. He's just been changing what he says.
The words. Right. He says it's words. But okay,
she knows his heart.
Like
yeah, but
that's
interesting.
called selling your soul for a few votes.
However, I'm inclined to agree, except for the fact that what we're witnessing is the death of ideology, which I am for. I like the fact that, like, maybe, it's not a litmus test anymore, Tyrus. I don't know. I'm trying to come up with a defense.
Here's the thing, and if you listen to the video, when he said, these many people came up to me, those many people weren't in the audience because they were like, oh, hell no, boo, no, build a wall. And so I think after that was over, and he went in the back, goes, "What'd you think?" And the people in the crowd and stuff, and the emails and stuff, he was like, "Ooh, maybe not." And so the next is, "Don't worry, I'm on TV tomorrow. I'll fix it. Don't you guys worry about it. We're back on plan."
Right.
So pay no attention to what I said yesterday, because it's a new day.
I think
it's like the Wizard of Oz, just pulling stuff.
I think he wants to be liked, and when you want to be liked, the most important thing is strange new respect, winning over people that were skeptical of you before.
Exactly. And I think that Trump, I have it on good authority that Trump is the captive of whoever talked to him last. And he pretty much admitted it in that clip. Some people came up to him and,
Some illegal aliens came up.
very strong people.
You can't say he didn't change. He was talking about deportation forces, and even if it's your kid and the kid's a citizen, if the parents are illegal, that kid's got to go, to being like, well, maybe you can stay. That's different. Sorry, that's just different. It's a little more reasonable, seeing as I don't want to turn this country into more of a police state than it already is. But it changed. It's ridiculous.
And I guess that the people who are coming here are no longer rapists or just coming here to offload their drugs. He changed his mind about that.
Yeah, he said that a long time ago, Forget about that.
That was like months ago.
Yeah, that's how they treat it. Like, don't listen to that. That's old.
It's not flip-flopping, it's evolving, okay?
It's evolving.
Live with it, people. All right, coming up, something so exciting, I've forgotten what it is. But first, Julian Assange is threatening to release more stuff about Hillary. Should we cheer, jeer, or just drink beer? Beer.